Good morning. Let me make sure my microphone is on. It is. Mic's on. Blade Echo is reacting to it. Also, hi Mochi, welcome. Let me just check something. Okay, I think everything looks good. Hi CSX, welcome. So, as I said yesterday, I am going to, instead of rolling the wheel, I'm going to continue my bigger lore stuff, and I will be drawing Garden Bloom because they are important to that. For anyone who wasn't here for yesterday's stream, yesterday I drew Specklefur, she's the oldest cat in the clans at that point, or at the beginning of Echoes. And I was talking about the stuff that led up to where we are now in the story. And then now we're gonna do Garden Bloom, who isn't as old as Specklefur, but was alive before the clans reunited. Garden Bloom is one of the newer characters, so I'm not entirely sure what I want her to, or them to look like. I was thinking about their mate. All I know is black and white, but shapes are not something I figured out. Okay. Anyway, what clan is Garden Bloom from? I was about to get into that. So, as of Echoes, Garden Bloom is an Eclipse clan elder, but it was not born in Eclipse clan. It was actually born in Moon Clan. And I'll get more into that shenanigans in a bit. Because they did not choose to join Eclipse Clan. You'll see when I get into it. What pose do I want to give this guy? Oh. Time for Old People Part 2. Anyway, so a little about Garden Bloom before I get into the background and the story and stuff. Garden Bloom would be neutral about Cobalt. It has become a lot more tolerant of outsiders and kitty pets since joining. I mean, they were only like 11 or so moons old when they joined Eclipse Clan, so they've lived most of their life in Eclipse Clan. So they have no ill thoughts against kitty pets. Also, by the way, just in case anyone wants to refer to Garden Bloom, Garden Bloom's pronouns are they, it. I may mess up, but that's because I'm stupid. I'm kidding, I'm not stupid. But I may mess up, but that's what I'm gonna use pretty much most of the time. Anyway, so Garden Bloom, as I said, they were born in Eclipse Clan, or they were born in Moon Clan. Now they live in Eclipse Clan. They have a mate named Vanilla Leaf, and they had 2 kits pretty late in life. Cool. They had kits pretty late in life, and their names are Quilt Patch and Ivory Spine. I haven't decided if I'm going to establish who Garden Bloom might be related to in Moon Clan. Moon Clan's already such a tight-knit group of cats. They're already super connected, and I don't wanna... If anyone, it would probably be Beetlefoot, but I'm not totally sold on that idea. Anyway. So, Garden Bloom is very quiet. They're a cat of few words. So most of the time, they will end up talking in sign language. But every once in a while, they will deem the situation necessary for a word or two. And since they aren't super big on talking about, they don't. I'm trying to think how to word this. They also, instead of just telling stories to kids. Hello. Welcome. Instead of just telling stories to kids, it will try to get them to come up with stories and stuff. Is this the ears I want for Garden Bloom? The ears are hard. Anyway, that's like the basic thing. Also, Garden Bloom was a hunter. You love goofy things? Cool. I like goofy things. Goofy things are fun. Anyway, all that. That is just the like, where's Derpy? Here's Derpy. I need to make more of those little head things. I don't know who I would make though. Oh, thank you. Me? I very much appreciate it. Unsure how far back to go with Firestar's family tree for your AU. Whatever feels important. Whatever familial ties feel important. Okay. So, now that I've talked a tiny bit about Garden Bloom as a person, you're fine. Do I want? No, the folded ears aren't anything. Hello, welcome. I don't know what kind of ears I want to give Garden Bloom. Voila. Hello, thank you. Maybe tall ears, maybe big ears. I don't know. No. Let me figure these ears out really quick, and then I will get on to the next part of the story. May I ask how to draw on PC? I mean, you need a drawing program, and I have a drawing pad, but you don't need one. You can just draw with a mouse. Also, happy early birthday, Mochi. I don't really have anything. No, this is not the shape. I don't have any, like, advice other than just finding a drawing program that you like. Drawing with a mouse is impossible? No, it's not impossible. There are people that do it. It just takes a lot of practice. I used to draw with a mouse, though I will admit I didn't get very good before I got my drawing stuff. You like bread? Cool. Bread's fun. Bread's cool. Okay. Pancake. Anyway, so, that looks like a dog ears. No. I literally do not know what to do with Garden Bloom's ears. Joke's on you, I draw with my left hand too. Well, hey. A fellow lefty. May I know your name so I know who you are? You can just call me Odyssey. That is what I prefer to go by on here. Or any, like, variation of nickname for Odyssey is fine. You draw with your left hand? So do I. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Sometimes we get here and I don't know what to do. You know what? I do know what to do. I have exactly one Garden Bloom ancestor drawn. Oh, where is she? Okay. That helps. Anyway, so I talked a bit about you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to get into. Odyssey reminds me of Odysseus. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, he was in the Odyssey. That's like his whole book and everything. What you doing, Mochi? What are you showing? Hello, welcome. Okay, where was I? Warrior Cat OC lore. I'm just about to go back to the ears that they already had. I'll just make them more outcast. I like Epic the Musical. So do I. That's not where my name came from, but I too like Epic the Musical. and I'm excited to see what Ilium brings. Anyway, so I talked a bit about Garden Bloom. Now let me go back to before they were an elder. I'm a little confused what's Echoes of Stars about. So, Echoes of Stars is my Warrior Cats fan clan story. It is about do I have preferred pronouns? She, her, but I'm not that picky. So Echoes is about my 3 clans: Sun Clan, Moon Clan, and Eclipse Clan. And so the story begins. It has been a long time since the clans have interacted amicably. Cool. It's been a long time since the clans were friendly with each other, and now while it has been a while since they started interacting again, tensions are still kinda high. So, StarClan brings back something that hasn't been for a long time, and gifts 3 cats with powers to see the stars. Guess what grade I'm in or about to be in? I don't know. So yeah, 3 cats are gifted with the power to see. They can see StarClan cats and just ghost cats in general, as well as getting a secondary power. I call them the Gifted, so if you ever hear me say Gifted or the Gifted, that's what I'm referring to. And so Echoes is following the story of Mossy Glow, Nettlepool, and Angel Wish as they try to fulfill their destiny of keeping the clans together and preventing another break, I guess. And right now I'm about to talk about the time before that. Oh, thank you. I like the names. I like coming up with names. So where I stopped off on yesterday's stream, I talked about a group of cats led by Tiny Talon, and they brought the clans back together, pretty much. And I believe I stopped with the falling of the tree to the gathering place. So I'll fast forward just a little bit. After it is deemed that StarClan wants the clans to reunite, things progress slowly. It is not an overnight kind of, okay, we acted like you guys were rogues for like 100 years. Now we're totally cool. No. It takes quite a while. And so they begin with just having gatherings. They meet up every full moon and discuss clan news. But after a while, that doesn't seem to... Some of the leaders, some cats are questioning if that's doing anything. But by that time, Tiny Talon has become Tiny Star. And he suggests, or the leaders talk, and it is suggested that perhaps a trade of sorts would be beneficial. So, 2 cats from each clan are chosen to join the other clans. Of course, one for Eclipse, one for each other clan, you know. Okay. Let me find the notes that I have. So, Sun Clan's 2 cats that they send are Sunset Paw, who gets sent to Eclipse Clan, and Mothshine, who gets sent to Moon Clan. Moth volunteered so that she could be with her girlfriend, but that's neither here nor there. In Moon Clan, the original cats chosen were Blackberry Paw to go to Sun Clan, and Stone Mask to go to Eclipse Clan. And then in Eclipse Clan, it was I don't remember what their names were. Shoot, I don't have that written down. Anyway, it's not that important. So yeah, each clan sends one cat to each thing. Unfortunately, for Moon Clan and Eclipse Clan, things don't entirely work out. Stone Mask quickly returns to Moon Clan. Because their choices were not... No one volunteered. So, cats were just kind of chosen. And Stone Mask had a mate who he couldn't just leave behind. I'd honestly love to draw your characters, but art fight is over. I mean, you are allowed if you so wish. I would try to draw something back, though I can't always guarantee. But thank you. I do appreciate it. Maybe next art fight. Anyway, where was I? Right. So, Stone Mask returns because he doesn't want to... He can't handle having to live without his mate. Because they couldn't even do, like, a... Half-clan relationships are taboo at that point. Especially since the clans have not interacted in like 100 years. Hi, Nightmare Ash, welcome. So yeah, Stone Mask puts his foot down and he's like, no, I don't want to live in Eclipse Clan. And so Moon Clan is forced to choose a different cat. And so they choose Flower Paw. Or no, they'd be Flower Bloom at that point. They choose Flower Bloom, who doesn't put up much of a fuss. It doesn't really care one way or another. But it does use the opportunity to ask for a name change. Garden Bloom never really thought that their name fit them. But it was difficult to, just because of how Moon Clan is, they felt like it would be hard to ask for a name change. But they did once they arrived in Eclipse Clan and were given the name Garden Bloom, which they like even better than their old name. I'm realizing I actually don't have as much stuff to talk about this point in time as I thought I did. There's a lot of turmoil with all this because, excuse me. Besides Mothshine, the decision on who joined what clan was very much dictated by their leaders, and most cats did not have a say in things. Especially since some of those cats, each clan sent one apprentice and one warrior, so no one really. It was a lot. Hello, welcome. And thank you. Just drawing my warrior cats OC and talking about lore. But yeah, that also means that each clan has some of another clan's blood in the, I don't know. Each clan has at least one cat who is related to a clan that is not their own. Most of that was because of this like exchange thing, but some of it was just the regular way, you know. Yeah, I thought I would have more to talk about this point in the thing, but I'm quickly realizing I don't. How do I make this guy look old? That's what I really gotta figure out. I don't know. Have fun eating Fruit Loops. Okay. Wow. Well, I guess that's it for that bit of the lore. I really did think I had more to talk about. I'm gonna recommend you to Reddit if you want. Oh, thank you. Go right ahead. I would very much appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Dog base hunting. Base hunting's hard. Finding a good base that has everything that you want in it is difficult. Good luck. I hope you find something good that's not too expensive if you... Because I assume you're gonna have to pay for... If you find a really good base, they're usually pay to use. That's fine. I thank you either way for sharing my channel. A very specific rare breed. Okay. I guess I'll talk about this while I'm thinking of whatever else I could talk about. I have been toying with the idea, and maybe I will make a poll about it after stream. But I have been toying with the idea of doing some late night streams that would specifically be gaming. How long do I usually take to draw? These streams end up being about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And it's just a flat color design. And that's about average for flat color stuff that I do, unless I'm really detail focused. They look kind of weird, but I guess it's whatever. I don't know how to make them look old. Do you want to... Oh. That's pretty cool. It's good to put a good amount of work into what you're making. Anyway, I got distracted. So, my idea was, to do some late night game streams. Definitely not as an excuse to, interact with my hyperfixation on stream or anything. But I don't know, would anyone be interested in gaming stuff? I don't want to overtake what I'm doing here, which is why it would be a late night thing. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah. But yeah, it wouldn't replace these morning streams, it would be something extra instead. I'll make a poll. All it really would be is just an excuse to play games that I want to play, but with people there. That looks fine. I don't know if I'm vibing with the... I don't like the leg things that I did. I'm removing those. I guess this is good enough. Excuse me. Okay, more cat stuff. If anyone has any lore questions, I could answer those. Or even just like, what would this character think about this situation, or something. I don't know. Otherwise, I seem to have run out of things to talk about, and I did not think that was going to happen. Have I tried drawing humans? Yeah. Limbs are difficult. I'm getting better with drawing, like, heads and faces and stuff, but I would not say I am comfortable drawing humans right now. Only because it's just, it feels weird. I haven't found the style I like yet. I am most comfortable drawing cats. We should talk about how tacos can fly and then fall into a star and explode. I mean, what else can I talk about with that? You've summed it up perfectly. But yeah, I bipedal stuff is also just kind of difficult for me. I don't know. I can't get the proportions to look right. In my eyes, They probably are fine, but, I'm very much not used to it. Firestar has so many more kits in my AU, probably doesn't help with the whole. I mean, you can always move. My advice for that would be move kits down the line a little. So instead of a cat being related to this cat directly, have them be a grandchild or a great-grandchild or a niece or something. It doesn't totally help, but it lessens things a little bit. I do wish I could draw humans, though. I actually, I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I have a human AU for some of my Warrior Cats characters. Specifically my character's Sweet Storm and the characters connected to him. It started as just trying to translate Sweet Storm's story, just having fun and trying to translate Sweet Storm's story into something human, but it's kind of escalated since then. And I wish I could draw people so that I could get those designs down. I'd also potentially commission someone, but the way these characters look is very important to me. And I don't want to be annoying to anyone that I'm commissioning. And I feel like I couldn't not be at least a little bit annoying. You'd love to see me draw humans one day. I guess they count, but I did draw recently these guys. Chris is a human. I don't know, they count, I guess. But yeah, I'd like to get better at drawing humans. I don't know where to start. I mean, the other way to avoid inbreeding is just add different guys. And the ultimate way to make sure that your characters aren't messing with cats are related with, or characters they're related with, just invent new guys. They've appeared out of the ether. I used to do that all the time. Or again, the other alternative is just not giving him so many so basically make insignificant background characters. Well, they start as insignificant, and then you make them not that. The other alternative is to just lighten to share the load, essentially, and make it so that some of those characters are related to someone else. I had to do that for Echoes because Hawkstar had way too many kids. And a really good IRL pose for my border collie, but it's a Doberman. Yeah, that would be kind of hard to edit the base. But you could always use it as a reference for drawing. But yeah, I had to take some children away from Hawkstar. He had too many. Okay. Oh, an actual image of a dog. Well, still. If you have a good pose, then even if it's not the exact breed you're looking for, that at least makes things a little easier anatomy-wise if you're drawing. I don't even know what I'm gonna do color-wise for Garden Bloom. I wish I had more to talk about them, but they are a newer character, so I haven't. They're a newer character, plus they're an elder, so I have not developed them very much. I'm thinking tomorrow I might draw. I've been really thinking about Dawn Stripe. And her story. So I might draw and talk about her tomorrow. Or I'll just go back to the wheel. But I don't know. There is much much family drama within Echoes. Most of it's related to Moon Clan. And I think Dawn Stripe, she's an interesting character, and she's semi-important to the plot, I guess. I mean, she's Sun Clan's deputy. She's never specifically focused on in the main plot, but every once in a while I say, well, how about I'm bored with the main plot. What if I develop some background characters? And then I get super attached to characters that have little bearing on the rest of the story. Oh, speaking of, well, that was whatever. Different tangent. Family trees and stuff. I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to get... I want to make the full line of allegiances for Echoes. And it's actually really difficult. I was originally going to... I need to make it in chunks. So my allegiances are... I've got, like, the starting ones, and those are public on my toy house to see. And I think I finalized my 6 moons after that ones. And then I think the next ones are going to be 11 moons after that. And then the next ones are going to be 8 moons after that. And then I don't know where I'm going to go next. But it's one downside to just inventing cats out of the ether is that I now have to decide where they came from. And because I already have... I should have done it backwards, but you know what? I didn't do it backwards. So we're gonna make it work. But I need to figure out, especially where major characters came from. Like, one of the major characters, Fern Holly, she just appeared out of nowhere. I don't know where she came from. But because she's a Moon Clan cat, she can't just have been like an adopted Like, she can't have just been brought into the clan or anything, because that's just not true to how Moon Clan is. So I have to choose her parents, and Moon Clan is already pretty, as I said, they're pretty tight-knit when it comes to being related and stuff. So I don't know where she's coming from yet. Or another cat, Spring Breeze. She, because she's an Eclipse Clan cat, I could just say she was adopted, but I feel like she'd be born in Eclipse Clan, so I don't know. And even further down the road, a lot of my my sequel series characters literally just appeared out of nowhere. They were just cats that I decided needed to exist, but I can't not establish where they came from. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if anyone else has this issue when trying to figure this kind of stuff out. Am I even liking what I'm making right now? No, I'm not. Let's restart. I don't know. It just feels important to me for younger characters to have an established, like, where they came from, because it doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't make sense for a kit to not have parents but also be established as a clan-born cat. I need to know where they came from. Even if the parents are just dead. I fear I am rambling because I'm just trying to find something to talk about. But also establishing where a cat comes from after I have already figured out their story and stuff means that I also have to juggle with, well, you can't be related to that character because then that means that you're related to your partner. So I'll make you related to this character. Oh, but then you're related here, and then it goes forever until I give up. Anyway. I really haven't had a quiet stream like this in a while, where I'm not quite sure what to talk about. I feel like there's always questions or comments happening that I'm talking about. So now I'm literally just rambling. Blah. Anyway. Blah. Anyway, is there anything anyone wants me to talk about, or anything anyone wants to talk about? Otherwise, I'll just mumble and ramble until this guy is done, which I'm getting close to them being done, I think. Hello, welcome. Am I liking this either? What's my opinion on Feathertail? She's interesting. I haven't read a Shadow and River Clan, I think it's called, so I don't have that context for her character, but I think she was interesting. Her inclusion in the Sundrown cats, what are they, the New Prophecy group, was pretty, I don't know. I don't have too many opinions on Feathertail, other than she was there. It would have been interesting to see what might have happened if she had survived the journey, but I don't know. I think her being able to travel between the tribe and the clans is an interesting concept. And my favorite character is probably, I don't know. I like Jay Feather. I like Shadow Sight. Who do you think Rainflower deserves to be in Star Clan? I mean, that's a really nuanced thing. I don't remember if she did anything super I don't know. With how StarClan is treated, you know what? Compared to some of the other cats that are in the Dark Forest, do I think she deserved to go to StarClan over some of those cats? No. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think if she did anything physical to break the whole, like, don't endanger kits rule, which would more firmly push it into she deserves the Dark Forest. Because I assume, other than being kind of a bad mother, she was probably a fine warrior. So, to StarClan, she probably wouldn't be questioned too hard about. It wouldn't be as close of a call as, say, like, I don't know, Maple Shade or something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about it from the perspective of I've skewed my perspective of StarClan because of my own characters. So I'm trying to judge based off of other canon cats who've been sent and what their crimes are. Though even with my StarClan stuff, she probably would not have been sent, but it would be treated as more of a, like, discussion within the other with other cats of like, well, did she deserve that? Because my Star Clan's a little more, I don't know, weird, I guess. Uh, I guess this is fine for Garden Bloom. They look alright. I might mess with it off stream. I don't know. Nope, hate how that came out. Yeah, I don't know. Let me save Garden Bloom so they don't get lost to the ether in case something happens. Hi, kitty cat. I hear ya. Yeah, I guess this is gonna be a shorter stream. Shorter, quieter stream. Did not think that would happen. Anyway. I think I'm gonna end it here, though. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back again tomorrow. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you later. Bye.